no streets for you. So leave me waiting on you. What's in no streets for you? So leave me waiting on you. What's in no streets for you? So leave me waiting on you. What's in no streets for you? So leave me waiting on you.
We be offing that, we be balling that, we be whipping that, we be mobbing that, we be trapping like hustling is a life, gotta get it like I'ma die tonight.
What's in no streets for you? So leave me waiting on you. What's in no streets for you? So leave me waiting on you.
And just not letting niggas run me away. Battle Truth, ADEP, DME Detroit, all them weirdo niggas that's been saying all a bunch of bullshit. I'm just glad that eventually I'm going to have the last laugh. That I do know. And I already see it. It's already happening. You know, it's already happening. Like they just don't know what's happening, but it's already happening. And that's going to be my proudest moment because every year they be like, oh, he's going to go to jail. He's going to go to trial. He's going to court. You know, none of that is happening. And all I said from the start was I was never having a trial. I said all that stuff 3 years ago. Niggas don't want to listen to me. So at the end of the day, I'm going to have my I told you so moment.
Wow. He's going to have his I told you so moment. Battle Truth, ADEP, and DME Detroit. Those weirdos. I keep telling y'all, I'm not having trial. Just had pre-trial. You just had pre-trial. We just put the court proceedings up. The whole battle rap community saw it. That's what I'm saying. This dude is retarded. I keep telling y'all I'm not having trial. Then what the hell are they going to court for? What the hell are you in court for? What's that all about? Why your charges ain't dropped? Since you ain't going to, you still, your charges still on dead docketed? They ain't dead docketed, are they? They active. They active. Are you actively going to court? Lawyers actively going to court? Every month they actively been going to court. What happened to you being dead docketed? What happened to you never having to go to court? What happened to all this stuff? This dude is retarded. But we knew that, though. You can't rape nobody like that and you be sane. Let's get off into that, though. He's going to have his last laugh. You can do it right now. Why you got to wait? Do it right now. Matter of fact, I got a better bet for you. It's easy to pull this dude card. I'm pulling your card right now. Let me and you cash app Julian $1,000. Since you ain't going nowhere, then it shouldn't even matter. You're going to get your money. We're going to cash app somebody in the community who we know got money, who don't need our money. Me and you both going to cash app Julian $1,000. Take me up on my offer. 2,000. 3. Make it light on yourself. It don't matter to me because I know I can match whatever you put up. But let's just make it fair, okay? Or if that's too much, let's just say 500. Something that you're going to want. Let's cash app Julian since you ain't going nowhere. If you're not going nowhere, let's cash app Julian. Let's cash app Julian the money. And if you're not gone by next year, you can get $1,000. Let's do it. Because I follow the dates. I seen the court dates. I saw it. Well, we already know. Pre-trial over. Pre-trial over. We at trial now. Yeah. That's what the court proceeding was about. Mister, you not going to trial. That proceeding was to see the evidence that was going to be allowed in trial. Now, you're right. You might not go to trial if you take the plea, if it's still on the table for you. Oh, but you definitely going down. You definitely being convicted. You definitely going to prison. You're not going to beat them 3 rapes. You ain't going to beat the 3 rapes and 6 felony charges. You're going down, okay? And we know your lawyer's been putting in motion after motion after motion to keep you out. So they doing a good job on that. putting in motion to actually continue the court having recesses while they assess your motions, because you're entitled to that, not including the ones the state been doing. See, you would have been in trial already right now if it wasn't for the state filing a motion against the court on ruling out the telephone. That's the only reason why you ain't in trial no more. You only saying that because you don't have trial yet. So as long as you're not having trial yet, you can get away with saying that to the community who actually seeing what's going on, but ignoring what's going on. But let's address this weirdo statement you made. Me, ADEP, DME Detroit are weirdos. Well, I'm pretty sure ADEP can defend himself. I'm pretty sure DME Detroit will defend himself. Let's address the weirdo situation of what's really going on. You know, it's crazy these brothers throw these words out there when you're really actually speaking about yourself. So let's address this, y'all. Here's a 50-year-old man, 50. Oh, your birthday coming up next month. So here's a 50-year-old man, have 6 felony rape charges on him. 3 of the 4 women is involved in his rape case. So there's 3 women who didn't know each other, all accusing him of raping them. Think about that. Do this man just got bad luck like that? That random women just come out of nowhere saying he raped me. Is his luck really that bad, y'all? For real, is his luck really that bad? That 3 random women said he raped them when he was just going about his merry, everyday, innocent, legal life of living. That's weird. That's definitely weird, ain't it? According to him, he didn't know the women. So how do they got your DNA? You don't know these women. How did they milk you like a damn cow to get your DNA? How these strangers get your bodily DNA that they can only get from your body? How did they get that? Do you walk around the street jacking off, leaving your semen around? Like, how do they get your semen? Have they stalked you out and went through your garbage and found empty condom wrappings that you didn't use? How did they get your semen? 3 women who don't know each other all came up with the same conclusion. You raped them. Right. But we weirdos. You don't get no weirder than that. Yes, it do. It actually even it don't get worse than that because you raped somebody. Ain't nothing worse than rape but murder. So you did the next thing, the next best thing to murder. You raped and took women against their will. You violated them. But you blueprinted and mastered. I ain't gonna even say mastermind because your dumb ass got caught. So you definitely didn't mastermind nothing. Because it ain't no such thing as a perfect crime. But I want y'all to think about what this dude did. One day, this dude was sitting around thinking about raping women and came up, and everything I'm gonna say is facts. This is facts because this is documented in the paperwork. But I want y'all to put yourself in the mind of this rapist, of what this man was thinking when he did what he did. Somehow this man one day was thinking about how to rape women. So he created a full blueprint written out in his mind or on paper on how he could get away with raping women. He started a Uber cab taxi where he would pick up these women if they called by advertising and putting up. He was advertising and putting up, you know, his business cards and putting up, you know, on the internet that he do Uber drives. And he would use his car as a weapon in place of hostage when raping these women. He from Atlanta, so he knew his way around the cities. So think about what he would do. Now, remember when the police raided his house, they found his makeup kit that he would make himself up to disguise how he originally looked in case he was ever found out and the women them give a description of him. He could throw the description off by having a makeup kit of hair dye and all these things. That's why you never see him with his hat off. He keep his head covered so you can't describe his head. So he had fake hair dye and things to disguise himself. That Steve Harvey spray that they use on you in the barbershop and stuff. He had all that. He had duct tape. He had screwdrivers. He had 5 individual butt plugs. That's what the paperwork said. 5 butt plugs. Camcorders found in his possession, in his rape bag. Burnout phones with fake numbers to it that tied you into the Uber place that his wife knew nothing about. That's what the paperwork said too also. Matter of fact, I'm going to find that paperwork and put it up. How they actually got on his wife in court because she had no knowledge of what he was doing. She didn't even know what he was doing. She didn't even know he was even doing the Uber stuff. This was a whole different man. He was living 2 lives. In one way, he was a husband who was an internet personality in battle rap that gave off this innocent, white-collared, intelligent brother. What Cap say? He ain't that stupid. I watched his blogs. He wouldn't do something like that, right? Because he don't know the mind of these guys. So in one way, he this innocent Peter Parker, but he actually a raper man. Split personalities. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So he this married man at nighttime that go out raping women when his wife at work or when his wife fall asleep. He go make midnight errands and come back home with DVDs and pastries and snacks to cover up him being gone for a long time raping women. So his wife never expected this what this man was doing. She thinking he really going to the store when in reality he going out raping women as a Uber driver. That burner phone will be going off. He'll go be checking on the phone. He look at the calls and call them back. Oh, you called for a ride? He go get the person depending on how she looked, or how big she was. You look at the paperwork, he raping all short little women who weigh between 110 to 120. So these the women he raping. Remember, he's 6 feet. So he raping the women he could overpower. So what he ends up doing, He had this full-blown rape operation. He got fake credit cards. He got fake IDs. He got fake money. He got burner phones. He got makeup kits. He got all type of advertising on the internet. So he got a full-blown rape operation going on. People call for a ride. He pull up on them. If they got a friend with him, he gonna drop you off where you supposed to be. He go pick somebody else up. If they ugly or fat or something like that, he gonna drop you off where you want to be. He come pick you up and you look half decent and you small, you in danger. He's going to go off for off-road. He had all type of locations where he would rape these women. He had spots around the city where he would rape these women because he was familiar with the back roads. He was familiar with the city. So he knew exactly where to go. So think of his mind. He out prowling, knowing he on the rape. He know whatever area he pick you up at, he got rape spots to go to. Well, if I rape her over on the east side, I'm going to take her over to such and such. If I rape her on the west side, I'm going to take her over to such and such. If I rape her on the east side, then we going to go here. He had all these locations around the city where he could rape you at. He had these spots to go to. Weirdo, right? Then he having sex with him without even using condoms. That's how stupid this dude is. Ain't even, he got his sex crave is so crazy, he don't even got sense enough to wear a condom. He leaving his DNA in these women as he raping them. Look at his face. Look at his eyes. Look at it. The Bible say, look, the eyes is the window to the soul. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. Look how empty they is. Look how dark they is. This is him. Come on, man. I peeped that a mile away. I peeped that a mile away. Yeah. Weirdos. You don't get no weirder than that. A 50-year-old man who mapped out a whole rape operation, but having sex with your victims without condoms on, pulling out guns, threatening to kill them, and you got 5 butt plugs in a rape bag that he was sticking up himself, getting himself horny to build himself up to rape these women. That was the purpose of the butt plugs. They was arousing him. That's why they found the butt plugs in his rape bag. He would shove the butt plugs up his butt while he sit in the car riding around. So the butt plugs is grooving his anal, arousing him, building him up to rape the women. He was wearing them. Come on, y'all. I'm telling y'all what's real. I'm not lying to y'all. He was wearing them. And when you raping women like that, them dudes do anything. You don't build yourself up to that point. Look, y'all really believe this man waited till he was 40 years old to start raping women like publicly like that? No, rape started privately. Rape starts privately before going publicly, doing it with strangers. He was raping his relatives privately. That's why he don't got no family support. Why y'all think no family member ever been on his show? Not a cousin, not an uncle, not a nephew, not a brother, not a sister. Why you think none of them, not one of them, ever been on his show? He been on the internet for over 10 years. Never had a relative beside him because they know his life. They know his life. His own mama active on social media. She active on her Facebook and her Instagrams, never gave him shots out. Never said, my son getting that tomorrow. Never said free my son. No welcome home, babe. No, they trying to frame my son. Just straight isolation. Straight ostracizing. Because they know what he about. He the raper man of the family. And because the family was shamed at what he did, they kept it under wraps. That's all that is. They kept it under wraps. So he was raping privately. Then he got exposed on raping his family privately to the point that the whole family know about him. So now he can't rape no more because everybody keep such and such away from him and everybody know who he is. But yet that rape is still in him. He started going public with it. His whole family know what he do. We're not going to play them games. You the only one in battle rap with rape charges on you. You the only one in battle rap, 50 years old, about to spend the rest of your life in prison because you took women against their will and you was a married man. But you want the battle rap community to believe that you just had a bad day while all these random women saying that you raped them just lying. You want the battle rap community to believe that you being set up, even though the women who you raped is all black. You ain't no rapper who got money. You ain't no actor that's popular and known to the world. You just a nobody dude. These women gain nothing from saying you raped them. They don't get no silver suit behind this. They don't get no money behind it. They don't get no popularity behind this. What do they all gain from saying you raped them? What do they gain? What do they get? Nothing. It don't get no weirder than that. You so-called got all this money, but you raping women. And you a married man. You could have been getting sex from your wife. Why your wife didn't want to have sex with you no more? That's a good, fair question. Why you didn't like having sex with your wife? You're a legally married man. Why you got to go rape women and you got a wife who's supposed to give it to you anytime you want for free? Why are you raping women? Please explain that to me. You got a wife, but you got to go rape women, random, strange women. You risking your whole life. You got guns, you got knives, slick Karen Hill wrists. You told on yourself in that too. We got that. You a fraud, man. This is straight up fraud. That's what you did, though. You did that to that lady. And you think you're going to get away with it. Boy, God finna line. You finna be lit up. You think God is a joke. You think God in with you. You think it's a game. You about to see just how real he is. And ain't nothing you can do because your number been called. You can't escape it. You trying to prolong it, but you can't escape it. And the more you prolong it, the worse it get for you. I see it because I know how he work. I see it. I know how he work. Oh, you in grave danger, mister. Terrible. You say you try to make it seem like you better than everybody, but you the only one taking women against their will and got rape cases. Everybody's life is better than yours. There's not one person in battle rap whose life is not better than yours. To the poorest of them, to the weakest PG, his life is better than yours. You can't even stack up money for yourself. You owe everybody. You stay on the road like, hey, yo, let me tell y'all this Van Chronicle. Let me tell you, because you owe money. You owe people. You can't just go cash out and buy nothing. I bet you can't. You owe money. I don't know who you fooling, bro. That stuff don't work on me because we got the paperwork. We know what's really going on. You know, that's why you can't help but always mention my name. This, your little fan mail stuff, start calling it battle truths. Start calling it that, bro. Because every time you do them, you always gonna mention me in it. And that's what people tune in. They want to hear me. Do your job. You work for me. Do you not get this? Do you not get this? You work for me. Do your job. Keep doing your job. Okay? I run this. I run this. You just visiting here. I run this. he was visiting training day. I run this. You visiting here. You won't be here long. You out of here. What are you talking about? I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Talking about weirdo and then dude stuffing himself with butt plug. He doing that for real, y'all. That's common sense, y'all. If y'all don't think he was stuffing it, he's stuffing his butt up with butt plug. Y'all ain't got sense to first. Y'all ain't got sense to first. Women don't wear guys' butt plugs. You can't get a woman to wear butt plugs. So two things going on. You wearing them yourself or you raping them with them. But he a raper man. He wearing them himself. He wearing them himself. That's what he do. He practiced on himself to know how it feel to work, to do it to others. Come on, man. Y'all let this dude fool y'all because he do blogs. Y'all let him fool you. Man, get out of here. Yeah, I already know what's real. Yeah, brother. You a nasty dude. A nasty, filthy dude. Don't even know how to trick off right. I never rape a woman. What? I know how to use these looks. I'm sorry. There's definitely somebody who's gonna accept me. I don't care. It'll never get that serious. I got backup any way I want to look at it. If my face don't work, my money will work. If my money don't work, my talent will work. If my talent don't work, my hands will work. Oh yeah. It's just the nut. It's just the feeling. I jack off before I rape anybody. What? Sound crazy. It'll never get that serious. All I need in this life to sin is me and my best friend. It's my best friend. This'll punch you in the mouth. This'll satisfy me. This'll pull that iron. This my best friend. This work and get me money. This my best friend. All I need in this life to sin is me and my best friend. I ain't never rape. Man, please. I wish I would, boy. It ain't that serious. Whatever I'm craving and feeling, I know how to hit that bathroom for 3 minutes and get it out the way, okay? And that feeling gone. Every time that urge rise up, like, oh, you need some. Before I rape you, I'm hitting the bathroom, okay? Let me get that feeling out of here. Hell, you sound crazy. I wish I would. Man, please. Not him. He couldn't help it. He needed. That's how he turned on. He turned on by looking at a woman's eyes and she in fear for her life, crying and begging and pleading. See, he turned on by that. Man, please. Never in my life. Never in my life. That'll never happen. I get a fat, ugly girl before I do something like that. Man, listen. I know it's true. It's always somebody out here for you. Yeah, it's always somebody out here for you. It'll never get that serious, bro. See, he don't think like that because he a raper, man. He don't think like that. Like, man, like really, you finna look what you have to submit to actually go through with that. You got to deny your conscience, your spirit, the spirit of God telling you don't do that. You know how much you got to fight against to agree to that? To really see, man, I'm actually doing it. I can't believe I'm going on my first raping spree. I'm actually doing it. Oh man, I'm so nervous. No, you got to agree with to do that. Man, please. Man, I wish I would. And he did this over and over again. He fell in love with it. He started doing it 2 at a time. That's what the paperwork say. They lined him up as a serial rapist. He did 2 rapes within 24 hours. They said, hold on, this dude about to do this again. He loving this. That's how he got caught. Because most people rape, take a break. If a person live, to make sure that, you know, it's hot out there. I just raped somebody. Let me chill for a minute, man. I don't know if the girl told. I don't know what evidence they got. Not him. He didn't care. Talking about people weird, and this dude got 6 felony rape charges on him. We type up your name legally. You the only one got rape charges on you. Like I said, I ain't got no rape charges and things on me. ATEP ain't got no rape charges and things on him. DME Detroit ain't got no rape charges and things on him. Who the weirdos? You do, though. You got 6 of them. You was indicted by a grand jury of 23. So 23 professionals went through the paperwork, went through the evidence, read the witnesses' testimonies against you, and found you liable and indicted you. 23. 23 professionals, legally professional, said that you fit the requirements of everything necessary needed to be charged and indicted. Weirdos? Right. Right. But you want everybody to believe you didn't do nothing because you out on bond. You ain't do nothing because your lawyers them putting in motions of recess and motions to get y'all stuff together, and they granting y'all motions to get ready for trial because you finna do life in prison. You trying to use that to say you free. You trying to use that to say you're not going to trial. You trying to use that, boy, get out of here. You sound stupid. You just said in your last video not too long ago that you gonna win this case in trial. You gonna win this case? Now you saying you're not going to trial. Boy, look, you talk so much, you don't know you get yourself in trouble every time you open your mouth. Every time you open your mouth, you get yourself in trouble. Like, boy, get out of here. You don't, because you can't keep up with your lies. The truth is the truth, no matter what. It stands and don't mind being interrogated. You hate being boy, you couldn't have a conversation with me. You saw what I did to you last time, right? I baited you in and let you talk, and you hung yourself. You couldn't have a conversation with me. You couldn't have a conversation with me. You know what I'm going to do? Next time you go live, I'm going to come on. You came to my platform, right? I'm going to come to your platform. How about that? Next time you go live, I'm going to click in, bring me up, and we're going to talk on your live. How about that? You 50, right? You a man, you 50, right? I'm 52. Let us 2 old men talk. Let's talk. How about that? Let's talk. I ain't scared. Let's talk. I ain't scared. Let's talk. Let's have that conversation. Well, I show you. Let's have that conversation. Next time you go live, I'm gonna enter into your live feed thing. Bring me up. I'll come to your platform and talk. Let's see how this conversation go. Let's see how this conversation go. However you want to do it. You want to bring money involved? Let's bring money involved. You want to talk? Let's talk. However you want it. However you want it. I will meet you where you at. However you want it. I'm going to do that. Next time you go live, listen, y'all, listen, people, listen. Next time he go live, y'all, somebody, please, because y'all don't really watch this no more. If you got my phone number, call me. If you got my phone, sales, ADEP, whoever. Next time he go live, hit my phone. Hit my phone. I'm going to go inside his live. You see this too, so don't ignore this. Because you watch me all the time. Yeah. You love watching Battle Truth. Yeah. I'm your favorite blogger. Admit it. Admit it. You don't have to.
Cars before. Bro, that nigga a meat rider, bro. You can't tell me that you think that nigga ain't a meat rider. No.
Yeah. That proves it. See what I'm saying? That proves it. We ain't gonna play that. How much you watch me, Unbiased?
One thing I respect about Battle Truth, and I will say this. When I got locked up, he said I was guilty. When I was in jail a year, he said I was guilty. When I was in jail 2 years, he said I was guilty. When he heard I was coming out, he said I was guilty. When I got out, he said I was guilty. And even right now, he said he kept the same energy.
Kept the same energy. Oh, yeah, you love Battle Truth. Why not? Everybody do. Even though they try to lie, everybody do. Everybody do. I ain't do 50 million views for nothing. 50 million. And I've been here shorter than all you top dogs. 50 million. When you done talking, come on, don't ever compare to me, bro. Don't ever do that. With that being said, at the end of the day, we're going to have that talk, mister. You get to tell me I'm weird personally. I'm going to take you up on that offer. I'm going to take you up on that offer. Come on, man. And you owe me money. See, you owe me. I don't owe you. See, you owe me money. You indebted to me. You don't see how this works? See, you think let me just show you how stupid you is. You think you got the better of me because you owe me money. So because you owe me money and you haven't paid me, you think you got over. No. The Bible say, owe no man nothing. The borrower is subject to the lender. The one in debt is indebted to the lender. You owing me hurts you. Hurts you because you in debt to someone you owe, which means you stealing. That's considered stealing. That also shows you have a financial curse over your life. You have a financial curse over life because you are in debt to the debtor. That's what you are. You thought you got I don't like to owe nobody nothing. The moment I get somebody, I got to shoot that right back. First of all, because that's the man I am. Second of all, because I can't go through life knowing I owe people. That don't even sit right with my mind. I don't want nobody knowing that I owe them. I get rid of that type of stuff. What? Man, I wish I would. That ain't finna happen. And if I ain't got it to pay you, I'm gonna remind you of it to let you know, like, look, bro, I know I owe you. I just want you to know I ain't trying to play you. Just give me a little time. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna give you something. I'm not gonna owe you. I ain't owing no man nothing. I'm sorry. If I owe you, I got to get it right back to you ASAP. That's how I always been. Period. For the most part, I make my own way to try not to owe nobody nothing. But if I do have to give and if I do have to get, because look, some things happen. I ain't one of these dudes to say I don't need nobody because ain't no telling who you gonna need. But one thing about me, I'm going to give it back. You're not gonna say I played you or I got something from you and didn't give it back. No, I don't do that. So you didn't get over. You indebted to me, which means I hurt you in some type of way because you have a debt hanging over your head that you owe to me, which means things gonna start breaking down in your life. Your car might end up messing up like, oh man, I got to pay for this engine. Right, because you owe money. You can't get around things like that, and you ain't spiritually connected, so you don't know how it works. I know how it works. That's why he say, "Oh, no man, nothing." God not saying that stuff to rule over us. He's saying that because he understands the consequences behind these things. He telling us to be careful of. He know what that means. He know what that means. So I'm sorry, brother. That stuff don't work on me. And I don't need it. That's hurting you. When you get sentenced, that's how you get them extra years on you. That's how you don't get, boy, I wish you was smart. But you're not. Weirdos. Right. But you the only one in battle rap with rape cases. You the only one in battle rap finna spend the rest of your life in prison. Bro, you finna spend the rest of your life in prison. You raped them girls. How long it took you to rape them girls? Somewhere between what? 10 to 20 minutes at the most. That's how long it took you to rape them girls. Because when you raping, you want to get it over with and done and out of there, because ain't no telling who might pull up on you. Ain't no telling what might happen to come around. So you want to get in and out. So it took you somewhere between 10 to 20 minutes to rape them girls. Right. For each minute, 5 years. For each minute, 1 to 5 years. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? How much was your plea deal? That's what I want to know. How much did they offer you for your plea deal? I know that had to be a lot. Bro, you've been charged with this rape since 2017, right? So it's been 6 years. You at the end of all your motions done. All your motions is over now. Pre-trial is over now. Now you're going into trial. Trial starts next year. You're going into trial. You're done. 6 years you had this. And your lawyers then wasn't able to get not one charge dropped. Not one. You're done. You're done. You're done. You don't see that? And and what's sad about this, you still won't call out to God. You still won't give your life to Jesus Christ. You still won't repent. That's kind of dangerous when I think about it, because I read it. It's a passage in the Bible in the book of 1 Samuel when it says God wouldn't allow Eli's sons and them to be prayed for or to be forgiven for what they did, because he had already made up in his mind that he was going to kill them. See, when you do this type of stuff right here, where you still ain't apologetic for what you did, you still have no compassion, no empathy, when you still sitting here, man, in denial of abusing these women, and you still ain't turned to God, I think of that passage right there, because I wonder if God's judgment is on you to the point that you can't even accept sound judgment. You can't even accept these things, because he already made up in his mind that you should pay for what you did to them women. I think about that. I really, really do think about that when I see your state of condition and what you're doing. Oh, because you don't have to believe God real. I guarantee you he real. Better get right. With that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours.
No streets for you. Leave me waiting on you.